Another day, another hike. It is about 6 o'clock in the evening, but it's light until pretty much like 11, it seems like here. It's steep. This trail is super shady. It's really nice. I'm walking on dirt, not sand, which is also really nice. I really have to pee. There was another car in the trailhead parking lot. I don't want to surprise somebody with my wet butt. I'm not scared of peeing outside. Just people walking up on me while I do it. Today's officially the beginning of the last week of the glute challenge. I have the same feelings about it that I had about training for the half marathon. 12 weeks is too long. It's just too hard to keep motivated. And I lose momentum and it's just too long. I think from now on, the longest I'll do is 8, maybe 10 weeks training, depending on what the things are. I really need to figure out my diet. I have not been tracking anything for so long, and I'm worried that once it gets cooler out, I'm gonna start getting a little squishy, and I don't want to have to buy new pants again this year. I just came around the corner into this meadow. It's really pretty. And there was a fox in the field, like pouncing around. It was so cute, but I didn't want to like walk up too close to it. So I just yelled, "Caw!" And it looked at me and stared at me for like 5 seconds. And then it was like, bye. And it just like got out of there. Monday, I just got off work and I realized that my house is getting painted next week. So I think my outdoor activity for tonight, I'll probably still go on a walk around the neighborhood, but I actually need to go around the perimeter of the outside of the house and remove any furniture or anything I have out there. And it's a lot. Still have my storm windows up because I haven't taken them down in 15 years, and I think Troy's gonna help me take those down Thursday, but I might as well start getting everything else out of the way. Why is it 100 degrees outside? Why? Okay, ADHD. I was gonna go outside and move all the stuff away from the house for the painters, but then I had the idea that I should start getting ready to move next year, so I started cleaning stuff out, and I actually made quite the pile. See? Why as women do we have so many baskets? I never realized how many baskets I had before. And that's only some, I can see 5. That's only some of them. Just got home from my walk. I ended up doing 2.5 miles. I needed the steps to hit 10,000 and I'm almost to 11,000. I'm at 10,700 and I have a Garmin. I can set my goal for steps to be 10,000 or I can have whatever I want, but I can also have it be variable so it changes day by day based on how many steps I did the day before. And I have it on variable so it keeps up in the ante. So my goal is 11,620. In my mind, it's only 10,000, which I've hit, but I want my watch to all be blue. Let me show you. But anyway, I want the little bars to all be blue because that means I hit my goal. And I also don't want to set the goal for something boring like 10,000. So I either need to accept that it's going to be boring or accept that some of them are going to be green because it will keep going up and up. And when we were in Utah, it tried to make my goal like 20,000 steps. I'm like, I'm on vacation. I'm hiking every day. Of course I'm getting a lot of steps. Once I got home, it dropped way down. So anyway, you see the problem. I did 2.5 miles of a walk in my neighborhood today. I'm over 10,000 steps, so I hit that goal. Didn't get the stuff moved off the front porch for the painters, but that's just because the sun was like blazing right on me. So I'll do it either tonight or have Troy help me later when, you know, we do all the storm windows, which I'm looking at right now, and stuff. I did get that huge pile of stuff cleaned out. It's mostly baskets and like craft stuff. A lot of stuff I haven't used since my kids were little and that I'll just never use again. So yeah, I think I'm in for the rest of the night probably, unless I get a wild hair and go back outside. There's some owls and some trees kind of around my house and I want to see if I can see them. They don't come out till it gets dark though, and anymore, I'm so tired. I'm in bed by the time it gets dark. That's why all my evening activities, it's still blazing hot outside because it's like very early evening. It's 7:48 right now and it's still 95 degrees outside. That's just this time of year, dude. Like, get ready to be hot. Yeah, so I think that's what I got going on tonight. Not sure what I'm gonna do for dinner. I have some ground beef I was gonna make, maybe with some taco seasoning and make a taco salad. But if I do that, I have to go to the store and buy the stuff for salad. But I do have taco shells, so I still have to go to the store. You know, sometimes I'm just like, why eat dinner when it's just so much effort? And then I just end up eating like chips and salsa. And it's so not good, you know? I mean, it's delicious. It's just not good for you. I did not do myself any favors by hiking so far away from the house this weekend because I never went to the grocery store. So I do need to do that. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just go to the store right now. Okay, let's do it. Let's just go to the store, get the salad stuff, and make some taco salad. That's what I'm gonna do. I did it. I went to the store. Thank you for making me. I appreciate it. Morning. It's Tuesday morning and I'm so excited. A bunch of us from my office are going to take a spinning class this morning. So I haven't been to this place. It used to be called Cycle Bar and now it's called Ride Tribe, but it's fun. It's one of those ones that they like put a lot of music on and they turn the lights down and it's like cycling, but like a party kind of. I'm really excited. I think it'll be really fun. Okay, I'm running incredibly late. I just filmed a whole long thing about what I'm doing right now, and the camera was facing this. So it's just grayness. Anyway, going to the river to throw a stick into the water for my friend's dog, and then we're gonna go get food. And we're gonna walk along the green belt. So that will be my outdoor activities for tonight. I'm exhausted from that spinning class. It was so fun. Just finished a yoga in the park class. It was so fun. The air quality is pretty bad because of all the wildfires. So it wasn't like super athletic yoga. It was definitely more mellow. She didn't want us to focus too much on like really, really deep breathing, but it wasn't too smoky actually. It seemed to clear up just for us and the temperature cooled off. I even felt a couple raindrops. As soon as I got back in my car, it got smoky again. Like it was crazy. It was like, oh, these people are doing yoga. We better clear up. The temperature and the weather better get better. I was so nervous before I went though. I hate doing stuff alone for the first time. Oh my gosh, I had such bad anxiety. So I drove up, saw the lady sitting in the park with her sign, and I'm like, okay, it's just one lady. I can do this. And I just walked up and I was like, hi, yoga in the park. And she's like, yeah, cool. And it was just me, her, and one other guy. And it was really mellow, super easy. It lasted an hour. I'm glad I did it. It was fun. like I said, it wasn't like a intense workout, but it was really nice to stretch and it was nice to do yoga and it was nice to be outside. So this challenge is already doing awesome stuff for me. It's Wednesday, did my yoga. Now I have to go walk 2 miles in order to get my 10,000 steps for tonight. But I'm actually a psychopath and now I want to get over 11,000 because of this stupid variable. I just need to change my step goal to 10,000 so it doesn't keep going up every time. Because if it turns green and not the blue, that means you hit your goal. If it's green, it makes me feel bad, which I think is what people talk about with Apple Watches about not having their rings closed. For me, it's if I don't get the blue line. It's ridiculous. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna go out on a walk and then I'm coming home to eat dinner. For some reason, I decided to climb these as part of my walk. I'm sitting on the floor. Oh, I'm so tired. I don't know if you can see the line on my forehead from my hat. It's so hot outside. I wore a hat to just like, I don't know, I didn't feel like dealing with my hair, but I just took it off. I'm so sweaty. So we got everything away from the house. The painter comes tomorrow. Had to move like a bench, a table, some chairs, all of the wind chimes and stuff like that. Move just so much stuff. I think I mentioned the storm windows were on, so we had to take those off. And a tree had like a lot of low-hanging branches that were kind of gonna get in the way, so we had to trim a bunch of tree branches. And then I realized that I was only at 5,000 steps, so I went on a 2-mile walk. And I have now 10,426 steps. So I hit my 10,000 mark. Didn't hit that stupid variable goal yesterday, so I have a green line on my watch, which is so stupid to get. I'm gonna change it. The only time I ever think about it is when I'm talking to you, but I'm gonna change it. That way it can stay blue when I hit 10,000. All right, I'm headed out. I'm gonna go paddleboard and float the river. Fit check. Woo! Just finished floating the river and Troy and our friend went to go get a truck, and so I'm just sitting here with the paddle boards. His wife is down there talking to some friends that she has that are here. Yeah, it's a really nice day. It's like 100 degrees, but the water was cold, so it was really nice. Turned out to be a really nice week. Yesterday was the least amount of steps I've taken since we got back from Moab, because we ended up going to a barbecue and we were just sitting around talking, and by the time I got home it was so late that it was like pitch black after I walked 2 miles, so I didn't quite hit 10,000, and I'm so bummed because, as you know, I'm obsessed with my watch and had a green bar, so it kind of ruined the whole green and blue thing on my watch, which is so frustrating. But I was able to do something outside. Like, we were sitting outside the whole time, and I did go for a walk. The day before that, I think that day I did a really long walk, and I did outdoor yoga, and today I floated the river, but that was during the day. I think we're just gonna barbecue and hang out outside tonight, but I count this as an activity, and I count that as just chilling outside, so it still counts being active outdoors in the evenings, I think. I mean, it is 5 p.m., so it's kind of the evening. But yeah, it's going really well. Enjoying my little outdoor evenings and trying to get steps. Check this out. Isn't it disgusting? I just got this random peel stuff on Amazon because I wanted to see it. Somebody said it was like peeling Elmer's glue off your hand when you were a kid, and I was like, hell yeah. So I got some and immediately put it on my face. So we'll see how this goes. Also, went on a walk tonight. So I did hit my 10,000 steps. I'm only 200 steps away from making my actual like watches goal, which is like 11,400. I'm going to change it away from variable tomorrow. I'm going to stop talking about it and do it. I just keep forgetting. But yeah, I floated the river today, and then I got home and I was exhausted, and Troy and I made dinner, and then I went for a walk just to catch up on some steps. And now I'm chilling, going to watch some YouTube. So, all right, have a good night. And you know what? Have a great week. Bye.